Yo, what's up, y'all? We are here again with the show. Okay. Listen, sound travels very far dependent on the area that you're in geographically speaking. So sound can carry. So you know what that means if you're in a certain kind of place where sound can be enhanced. Guess what you can hear from miles and miles away? You can hear me out. All right, bet. Welcome, y'all. It's another week, bro. It's another week. I'm your host, Joshua Hevelo, and by my side here is co-host. Go ahead now. Go ahead.
Come on, we not gonna act like they don't already know who I am.
I think people can forget pretty easily concerning you. But go ahead, remind them.
Concerning, first off,
Remind them.
you don't forget this, okay?
Yeah.
You don't forget this.
Dreams and
Big dog.
Dreams and nightmares. Agreed.
Dreams. Yo, that's.
Yeah, bro. Anyway.
Yeah, you're right. The ladies' dreams, the men's nightmares. Big dog.
You. It's hard to stand you. Anyway. All right. What's going on, man? It's been a minute. How you feeling?
I'm cool. Me and my bitch took a little trip down to the garden. Took a little dip.
I'm guessing that's a song, but to the woman who...
Yo, you how do you not know that is crazy. Quentin.
Yeah.
Song. Thank you.
Who's that by?
J. Cole, nigga. That's crazy. Cole and Kendrick.
I listened to a couple of
that. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm sorry. I don't have it plastered against my wall, memorized.
Bro, do you understand how
saying a prayer to my wall with J. Cole looking like this? He got and you just
what is that?
And I hold on. And I could just see him looking at the wall every morning. This was one of them toughest songs, Cole. Man, if you could just come alive on that poster and just, you could just do something.
Don't take it too far. Quick. Don't take it too far.
I mean, like, I'm here for you, Cole.
Don't take it too far.
That's why you on my wall.
Don't take it too far.
I mean, the lyrics, they really be coming off the pages.
Don't take it too far.
But for what it's worth.
Don't take it too far. Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
I'm willing to go all the way.
I told you to watch yourself.
Cool, man.
I let it slide at first.
Cool.
You just like taking shit too far.
Cool.
First off, I don't have.
I was supposed to remember.
As a matter of fact, actually, I do have a poster of Cole on my wall.
So why I get slapped for the truth?
Because he's not the only one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's not the only one.
You know what we call
I have a music wall. I have a music wall.
That's called.
I got Cole, Wayne,
persecution.
Cole, Wayne, Pac, Biggie, and somebody else I cannot think of right now.
He probably has a conditioned dream where one day, in his dream he wakes up. So you wake up, you're in it, you have a dream, and within the dream you wake up, and then all the rappers are like standing over you around your bed, and they all looking cool.
And again, why do you have to make it gay, bro?
Because you got the phone.
Did I say my bedroom?
Where else would they be?
Not in my bedroom. My music room.
You have a music room?
Yes.
Oh. All right, I guess that makes sense. All right. The bedroom would be crazy over there.
That's you. Hold on. Talk about you. Hold. Talk about. You think she would allow me to have posters like that in our room? In our bedroom?
Hey, listen, I don't know what goes down in your place, bro.
That's
but
that's crazy.
I know that Cole is is up there for you. So up there. Um, I'll tell you how I'm doing. You know, you want to know? I'll let you know. I'm doing all right. I could do better. God, I could do better.
Here we go.
It's just sometimes you really got to ask yourself when you're doing the thing you shouldn't be doing, when is enough enough? You're trying to get better, you're trying to move forward, but when is enough enough? And I guess when you tell yourself that enough, you start to look for the way out. Not the other way out, y'all, but the way out, you know, to better yourself. But that comes with breaking yourself down first. So ask yourself questions continuously. Challenge yourself so you can better yourself. That's how I'm feeling. Just trying to better myself. So, yeah, as the dog is.
Now,
Now, can you you know what I'm saying? Sit down. Yeah, go ahead. Sit down real quick. Go ahead. All right, you don't listen. That's cool. That's what women do. They don't listen. Anyway, uh, that's good.
I mean, I slightly feel like that statement is true.
Well, you're
More true than
you're a misogynist. So that
how
makes
am I a
sense.
misogynist?
Anyway,
You know what?
let's get started with the topic today. You got yourself a
That's
very interesting
crazy.
topic, one in which I think is going to provoke a lot of, you know, discourse and discussion. Uh, but yeah, go ahead. What was your drum roll, drum roll, nigga? What was your topic for this week? What are we talking about? What are we pressing the
This is
people
uh
on? Lazy coon. Go ahead. Go ahead.
you did not just call me a coon.
Oh, she was gonna say it. Come on, we on a time limit. People want to see what we got going on.
Yo, no, because it's taking everything in me right now not to smack the shit out you. Who is worse, snitches or a deadbeat father?
Very interesting, y'all. I would like to say first and foremost that he came up with this topic because now, mind you, I'm sure
Why are we specifying? You know what? All right, fine. All right, no.
but
You want to start doing that? Bet.
but
Let's go.
you act like you haven't said this before.
Sit.
But anyway, uh, the question does have us wonder. To those who do have their own assumptions or assertions on this topic, please let it be known in the chat. Who do you think's worse? A deadbeat dad or a snitch? I repeat, a snitch.
Sit.
And who holds the key to damnation? Who's going down first? I look at it like this. Why are we even having a discussion about this? It's so obvious. It's so obvious. A deadbeat dad, my opinion.
That's obvious.
A deadbeat dad. You?
A snitch. Okay. This is why I feel like I can sympathize and justify for some, not all, deadbeats. And what I mean by that is you're talking to Shorty, y'all messing, y'all got your thing, your situation going on. She get pregnant, she come to you and says, "Yo, I'm pregnant, this, that, and the third, yada yada yada. I want to keep it." You tell her as the man, "Yo, I don't want to have kids. This ain't the type of situation I'm in right now. blah blah blah. If you do, like, I'm not gonna force your hand, but you need to abort it. If not abort it, adopt it. Yo, I'll go through the process with you. Blah 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 blah. We can do this together. But I don't think either one of us are ready to have a kid right now. And her stubbornness and feeling like I want to do what I want to do, my body, my choice, she decides to keep the baby. Now, that man is now portrayed as a deadbeat because he's not involved, but yet he made it clear and known where he stood from jump.
Okay. This is where we unveil the foolishness over people's
Now, Snitch.
ideals. Okay. Now, before we get into that, why the hell were you two having unprotected sex?
Cause who likes condoms?
There you go. Right then and there.
Cause who likes condoms?
We people who don't want to have kids, tie the tube. Play it within the realms of doing it right by don't do it until you're married.
Pull out.
What the hell?
Pull out. Again, depending on who you are, because some of y'all can't pull out to save your lives.
What? This is nasty. Anyway,
pause.
What is being thrashed in your consideration of the matter of the topic matter is that you actually will sympathize with the deadbeat who is already being a deadbeat in his heart,
because I've been
in his heart and his mind, that decides, I'm gonna go about this recklessly and foolishly. I'm gonna take the woman along because she's obviously feeling you and she's not thinking too clearly herself. Knock her up.
All right,
now
what about
she
the
has
one night
the
stand?
choice.
What about the one night stand? What about the one night stand?
What about the one night stand?
Y'all got together that one night. She ended up getting pregnant. You had no intentions of being with this girl. You should
have thought about that before you put it in without a condom. You should have thought about that before you even thought about the idea of wanting to put it in.
And
I'm also saying guaranteed righteous relationship.
I'm also say this. Sometimes it's the female that don't want the condom. Let's not always put that on the men.
Sir,
Let's not always put that on the men.
Sir,
I know a couple females who have told me straight out, yo, I don't like condoms.
You don't like women.
I'm sorry, what?
No, you're not gay. But you just clearly want to throw things against women.
I don't want to throw things against women. I'm just being honest and upfront. There are females, and I'm not gonna say all. Again, I'm not gonna say all. I'm not gonna say all. But there are some women who I know for a fact have came out and said, "Yo, I don't like condoms."
Can you stop that? I'm so glad the camera's not looking like that right now.
Why are you paying attention?
From a rated R conversation to a rated X dog. Can we not? Thank you. Oh, God. Okay. Anyway, no, dude. No. And you know what? For you to actually justify the action of a deadbeat.
I'm not, and again, like I said, I'm not saying all, because all are in that situation.
Does deadbeats, okay, so again, I'll also say, you're also looking at it from a scenario point of view and circumstantial. You hold it in a box, so of why the deadbeat could possibly be more favored, but yet you hate the snitch more. But it's scenario-based and circumstantial. You're not looking at it from a all-encompassing, okay, multifarious points of view, okay? What good does a deadbeat dad serve anybody in any nuclear-based household, nuclear-based familial household?
What good does a
Yo,
deadbeat
and
dad
again,
have?
I'm not saying they do. All I'm saying is I sympathize with some, not all, because I've been in that position where I've straight up told a girl, "Yo, I don't think we need to have a kid."
Oh, right, but she was already pregnant then, wasn't she?
Yes,
So, my point.
but in the home,
It should have never got there.
But then at that point, you still have the time to either go get an abortion, or B,
We do not condone
put adoption.
Depending on
the
situation.
Adoption. And right, I'm not saying I condone abortion. Not gonna lie, in that particular situation, I would have been okay with it. Not gonna lie, but that was more so on the female than the baby.
You just couldn't wrap up though. We got the big surprise. Instead of conditioning it around, love, just love, selflessness, patience, and then shut up. And then it turns into something where now you guys can talk about wanting to have kids or whatever, engage in the act instead of doing things and then you get surprised all of a sudden when it happens. Now, mind you, I'm not disagreeing with the fact that, say, if y'all, before y'all did it, you already talked about it.
Which that has happened in some situations.
Okay. I feel like in most cases that should be the case. Or else guess what you're creating?
I mean, no, and if y'all are in, if y'all are in something continuous, then yes. If y'all are in a relationship or a situationship or a fuck buddy situation, a friends with benefits situation that's continuing and ongoing, then yes, that is a conversation that needs to be had.
Yo, FB. So you're telling me friends with benefits, they got another cover-up word? Because I always, when I used to talk about that with women, friends with benefits, a little bit of a tangent, they would always give me this sourish face when I would talk about it. Me not knowing it for what it was, I'm thinking it was just like, platonic or, just casual or whatever. But whenever I said friends with benefits, I kid you not, the majority of women would just give me that. I'm like, what?
You would say that to them?
I mean, do you not let them know honestly that if nothing else matters in the course of y'all having said relationship or just talking or whatever, that you might want it to be known, friends with benefits? It kind of just gets right to the point. But because it's been sliced and diced into another ideal, you even said it. You said fuck buddy. I was like, that's funny. Hey, friends with benefits, FB, fuck buddy, FB. That's probably what's going in their head.
So what do you think friends with benefits stands for? What the definition of friends with benefits is?
We're not getting into that. All I'm saying
quickly, because it's going to tell me why they were looking at you sideways.
Well, I could just, in the context of talking about it, it would have literally just been friends with benefits. I'm not trying to pursue an actual relationship, so there's certain things.
So in your mind, you're not thinking anything physical.
It didn't have to be physical. All I'm saying is in the course of the relationship, whether or not anything was sparked or whatever, if I brought up friends with benefits, they already assumed that this was going to go a certain way based on what the rest of the world already continually in a group already thinks of that word. But that's neither here nor there. All I'll say is this. A deadbeat dad has no place in this world.
A snitch has no place in this world.
And this is coming from a guy for his idea and thoughts of a snitch. Again, why the snitch? Go ahead. Why the snitch? Give your reason.
Bro, because you agreed to be in something.
Okay.
Shit goes left.
Okay. Remember what I said earlier about your proposing of what you're feeling in and of this argument is locked in a room. It's one-sided. Yes, if I decided, quick example, if I decided to rob a bank with you, we planned this out thoroughly. At the end of planning this out, I shook your hand. Shake my hand. I shook your hand. I looked you in the eyes and I said, we're going to make $1 million. Ha! We go and rob this daggone bank. But we didn't plan this thoroughly. Cops get involved. Some people actually die in the process because somebody's a little hot-handed on the trigger. So, now we're on the run. We get caught by the cops. We're in the all infamous interrogation room. Y'all seen movies. Y'all know how that goes. And then the two sides, they both get caught. Now, the law is the law. And when niggas want to start throwing the book at you, yeah.
See, you be the one to flip.
Oh, did he not let me finish?
Go ahead.
So, they want to throw the book at you. Now, all of a sudden, somebody's got the quivering lips, shaky leg, sweat everywhere. I mean everywhere. That depends on who that person is and who's going to actually do it in that situation. Now, mind you, if someone were to somehow give in that situation, guess what I actually believe concerning a snitch in that? You're no good. Yeah, you are a rat. Why? Because you had the balls to go through one with a situation that was clearly against the law, that there were consequences involved, and that it was going to cause a whole, just a whole cavalcade of issues and situations. God knows how far it will go. But we both agreed on it. We shook hands. Now all of a sudden we're caught by the hand of the man between a jail cell and life never seen again. And one of us gives in. In that case of giving in and then selling out the other after we both commonly agreed on breaking the law and doing unforeseeable, irreprehensible damage, someone gives in. I call that person a rat. You're a punk. You're all the above. Whatever y'all want to think, you're all the above. But that's scenario based. Let's take it from another perspective. From what you said earlier concerning the deadbeat dad. You are in a relationship. I'd even go as far to say marriage. You finally got married. You silver tongued devil. You finally got married.
Okay.
Nice girl. Mm-hmm. Very surprised. Mm-hmm. Something happens in between your relationship, and now things are getting rocky, and she's not trying to give it up like she normally would. Now, mind you, y'all are married, so it's kind of like a give and take kind of thing. It's supposed to happen. So, all right, cool. But she's really being like persistent on like, no, I'm not doing it. Get off me. I'm not. Don't touch me. Don't even look my way. Instead of really, shut up. Instead of dealing with that the way a married man, a true man of the house would be, conditioned in his mind of right spirit and just being understanding of the wife rather than asking her something, demanding it. You decide, fine, I'm going to step out of the house and I'm going to go do it with your twin sister.
Twin sister is crazy.
I'm just giving scenarios.
Twin sister is crazy.
But you stepped out of the bounds of your marriage and decided to go and break the honor in that marriage because you weren't getting something that you wanted from your wife in that very moment. You literally just did something to destroy that marriage.
You couldn't go aunt, cousin, best friend.
You just said
you had to go her twin.
This beluga baboon banshee nigga just said aunt. You would probably say grandma for all you would care. You ignorant.
In all honesty, depending on how she look.
Wait, I'm about to say cut. Ain't no way.
Hey,
Okay.
the older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Shut up.
Depending on, there is an age limit.
Even the dog looked up and said, "What?" Like what?
Oh, like
No.
mom's friend. I can't remember her name. She came by the house that one day.
Yeah, you're disgusting. We're not getting into
Yo,
that.
what?
But anyway, to complete the story,
Who?
you do it with the sister. You break the honor, sacred confines of that marriage, and because of that, she's finding out certain things. Now, on the other hand,
lady is finding out.
yeah, she's finding out certain things. I don't care whether or not you can cover your tracks, but she's good at what she does. She's finding out certain things. So now,
My question is from who?
see, he does this so many times.
Okay,
Let me finish the story.
Go.
Anyway, now what is happening is now she's going to primary sources close to the family to figure out whether or not this is true or not. Say in some case, maybe I happen to know certain things, but I don't know everything. And she comes to me. Maze, me, the one who hates a dead. Ooh, also y'all have a kid. And
Yeah,
and
you're adding stuff.
don't matter. This is a nuclear family. You broke it. Now she comes to me and she starts asking questions. So first thing first, I'm already gonna go off on you, knowing that you really just broke the honored sacred covenant of a marriage. What would I not do?
She broke
to you?
it first.
Okay. Suppose. Wow.
In your scenario, she broke it first.
Jesus help us all. Lord,
But continue. All right, you come to me. You're getting on me.
It's like I'm looking at darkness. I literally am now just ashamed that you did this to yourself and your marriage. To yourself and your marriage. And in that, I know you would tell me, don't tell her. But I would tell her, I would tell you that if she comes to me and starts asking me questions, guess the first thing that I'm not going to do? I'm not going to lie to her.
Which is
cover up.
Which is crazy.
To cover
which
up
is
something
crazy.
That you.
Which is crazy.
Also, you probably continue.
First off, this is why.
So then,
hold on. This is why
the snitch scenario.
In your scenario,
I
would never tell you. I would never tell you because I know you'd be the one to snitch.
But do you hear what I said? Did I say I'm telling the moment you told me?
Nigga, even if I don't give a fuck if she's sitting next to you and says, "Yo, is Maze fucking my sister?" You say, "I don't know." At least.
I wouldn't tell her with you.
See, now he's trying to justify it.
I'm not.
You say no. You say no. You say that man loves you. You do everything to protect.
Lies.
That is supposed to be what a brother does.
So I'm gonna lie to help.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
The darkness that's already plaguing your family.
And then he wonders why. He don't know certain things. He wonders why I don't tell him certain things. This is why. This is why.
This nigga just said he would. This nigga just said he would jump on his woman's grandma. What makes you think I want to know anything that's going on?
I did not. First off, I did not say that. I did not say that.
Rewind the clip.
I did not say that.
Rewind the clip.
I did not say that.
Auntie,
I
grandma,
did not say that.
they're similar.
I did not say that.
Anyway,
you said her twin sister.
I said yes, and then you said
who is words, bro? Her twin.
But you would
the woman she shared a womb with. Her twin?
But you would do the grandma who in that.
I didn't say I would do her grandma.
Or the aunt who came out of the same womb as the mom of the woman whom you were.
I did not say her aunt. These are only other examples I'm throwing out there because you went completely left
It said her twin sister, not her best friend, not her cousin,
ladies and gentlemen,
not some random chick.
Ladies and gentlemen,
her twin sister.
This man will cover for a deadbeat, and I try and save a nuclear.
Hold on. Cover for a deadbeat.
Family.
Cover for a deadbeat.
Well, basically, on what you were proposing, like there's a certain, there's a certain thing that happens that I look forward, or more so on the side of the deadbeat.
I hate deadbeat. I don't fuck with deadbeats at all.
But he'll make sure that a snitch gets put 10 foot down.
Oh, absolutely.
In the grid.
Absolutely.
I rest my case.
Because you deserve it. The fuck?
Y'all, I just want y'all to know, when it comes to sanity.
Granted, a deadbeat deserves it. A deadbeat 100% deserves it as well. I can just sympathize with some of them in certain situations.
Considered elements of an argument for the sake of the goodness of mankind. Protect what is right. Protect what is right. I rest my case. I'm going to go read the Bible.